morning, I'm Jalen Dunnigan.
I'm Alexandria Luckett,
And this is CHS Media,
your gateway to what's happening now.
Good morning, A plus 755 family. We are keeping it real on Tiger Hill today. Relationships, expectations, accountability, and leadership.
Today is February 18th, 2026. Each CHS student is challenged daily to make positive choices, think analytically, to motivate self and others while preparing to be college and career ready with at least 12 dual credit hours. AWS Information Infrastructure Apprenticeship. The AWS High School Apprenticeship meets for 8 weeks to prepare for careers that power and operate the infrastructure of our information economy. This training involves working with the actual tools and materials used on the job. The program begins on March 16th and ends May 15th. Classes will take place at the Holmes Community College in Richland, Mississippi. Scan the QR code for more information.
There is a career fair scheduled to run simultaneously with ACT testing on February 24th from 9 a.m. until noon. The Ole Miss campus tour has been rescheduled for April 7th. The departure time for school will be 7:30 a.m. and lunch will be provided to you. Please contact Ms. Tiffany Love at canschools.net for more information. Good work during district playoffs, Tigers.
Seniors, if you would like to apply for the 100 Black Man Scholarship, the deadline is April 17th, 2026 at 5 p.m. Further information can be gathered from your counselors or at the front desk. Mock testing will begin on March 2nd and continue through March 6th. Dates will be posted throughout the school as we get closer to testing time. ACT state testing will be held here at Canton High School on February 24th. An ACT 20 and up club will be established based on the scores from this test. In order to qualify, you must have a 20 or higher as your super score. So give it your all.
It's Black History Month. Mark your calendars for the Black History program. On February 25th at 5:30 p.m., we have our very special guest closing out the program this year. You don't want to miss it. Practice will be held February 13th and 18th during the first block. If there is any changes, you will be notified as soon as possible.
The Junior Auxiliary of Madison County has opened a $500 scholarship. This scholarship will be payable to any institute of your choice. The deadline to return requested information is March 18th, 2026. For any details, please contact the email on the screen.
Let's view today's video about Georgia State University and Ruth Simmons.
Born to be someone else, someone that is, whose life is defined principally by race, segregation, and poverty.
Is this sort of a reckoning of self to see that little girl and now see where you've come?
I do sometimes pause. How is it possible for me to have risen to the top of my profession when, as a child, I thought I couldn't have a profession? I grew up in the pre-civil rights era where to be Black was one of the worst things you could be. You had no rights. You had no capacity to aspire to anything. So that was my beginning.
Ruth Simmons grew up as the 12th child of sharecroppers in East Texas, at a crossroads in history in the racially segregated South.
Take me back to living in Texas in the late 40s and 50s, and what was your life like?
The postscript to slavery was sharecropping. Mm-hmm. And so my parents were sharecroppers, field hands basically. Child labor was a part of that system. And so all of my siblings would go to the field along with my mother and father to pick cotton.
No running water.
Oh, no.
No electricity to read.
Well, no. In spite of that, I was the happiest child because I was surrounded by all these siblings and my parents. I was surrounded by love.
You say that it's the people that loved you and saw something in you as a little girl, as an adolescent, that made you see something in yourself.
Of course. Most of all, I should say, it was the teachers, convinced that times would change and that there would be a time when I could soar. I couldn't believe that myself. They believed it for me.
Do you remember that feeling of being seen by your teachers, what that meant to you?
Walking into that classroom and seeing it stocked with books and pencil and paper Here was a place that was prepared for the kind of work that I could do with my mind. Mind work must be very important. And that convinced me that that's something I wanted to be with forever.
In her new memoir, Up Home, Simmons describes her journey from growing up in poverty in Grapeland, Texas, to making history in 2001 as the first Black president of an Ivy League university when she was at Brown. Today, she's one of the country's preeminent educators, inspiring generations of students.
I ask you to add your voice to the cause of justice wherever you go.
What does it mean to you to be the first Black president of an Ivy League school?
To become president of an elite university was to say, yes, well, we've destroyed that notion that Black people can't think. It felt as if I might have been opening the door for other people. To be a first, you always feel that you're risking everything for the people you represent. And you're terrified that you won't do well enough to welcome them into the fold.
First generation college students, how did you, as the president, look into their eyes and say, like, I see you, I've been there?
The students would line up for hugs. I embraced them in every way that I could. You deserve to be here. It is often that I think back and I catch my breath for a bit because it's such a long distance to have traveled.
Fantastic.
Oh my God.
Love her. And okay,
Wow.
she was also the president at Smith College. She returned home. She retired, and then she returned home and worked at Prairie View, A&M in Texas, which she said was a beautiful full circle moment because it's a historically Black college. Ruth's memoir, which is spectacular. It's out next month. Y'all pre-order it. If you want to read a book about hope and love, all the goodness we need, please get it. And we want to thank Rosevale Kitchen at the Civilian Hotel for
I
hosting
think
us.
the optimism
That's
piece
right.
of it is so apparent.
Oh, she's optimistic about everything. I talked to her about affirmative action, and she said, "I've lived a long time. I've seen really hard things. We're gonna come back. It's gonna be okay."
Wow.
I'm so happy she wrote that book.
Wow. Beautiful. All right, Jenna, thank
Well
you.
done. Thank you, JBH.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Georgia State University. This is a video series created by the Office of International Undergraduate Admissions, exploring our amazing university. Today's videos provide a general introduction to Georgia State University. Georgia State University's main campus is located in the heart of Atlanta metropolitan area, which offers access to major Fortune 500 companies as well as a diverse international community. Many of you have been asking about academic program rankings. Here is a quick glance of our newest rankings according to the U.S. News and World Report. Georgia State is a nationally ranked comprehensive research institution in the Southeast United States. Georgia State students have unlimited access to practical experiences, including co-ops, internships, as well as research opportunities at the undergraduate level right here in Atlanta. Georgia State University is a rapidly growing public institution with 11 colleges and schools offering students more than 250 degrees and over 100 fields of study, from associates, bachelor's, master's, to doctorate levels. Georgia State welcomes students from over 130 countries from around the world. We have 16 NCAA Division I sports teams, 400 plus clubs and organizations, and 27 fraternities and sororities. Georgia State's Perimeter College is a two-year campus that offers 33 Pathway Associate's Degree programs in engineering, arts and sciences, business, nursing, pre-dental, computer science, and many others. Perimeter students enjoy smaller class sizes, broader learning support, and lower tuition and lower living expenses. International scholarships range from $8,000 to $19,000 a year. Qualifications for international scholarships are merit-based on students' GPA, SAT or ACT, and other documents such as personal essays. You can find more videos about GSU on our YouTube channel, GSU International Admissions, and discover student life on our Instagram, GSU International Admissions. Please remember to always email us at adminternational@gsu.edu. Go Panthers!
All right, it's time. Birthday time. Put your hands together for birthday time. Happy birthday to everyone born on February 18th. Jamilian Rivers. Happy birthday to you all.
Since we're celebrating, we want to shout out the Teacher of the Month, Mr. Robinson, Staff Member of the Month, Mr. Roberts, and Students of the Month, Sherwin Nicholson, and our very own anchor, Joey Prayer. Congratulations to you all.
Now we have our final words from Principal Johnson.
Good morning / good afternoon, Canton High School. So just a few announcements as we go ahead and begin our awesome day. So for this week will be considered Random Acts of Kindness Week. So I'm expecting you guys to actually participate. Do something nice for someone else, please. There will be different things that I have planned, so your teachers will be giving you that information. But again, it's called Random Acts of Kindness Week. So some additional things that's going on, as I stated before, and I continue to state, in regards to testing, we do know that 9 weeks testing will begin on the 20th. Yeah, 9 weeks testing will begin on the 20th with blocks 5th through 8th. Backing up, so we are preparing ourselves also for a basketball game. This will be a fundraiser, so Mrs. Banks will be around to give information about that. We will be having ACT boot camps this week as well. So with the ACT boot camps, I'm focusing on my senior retesters, those of you guys who are needing that score so that you can be prepared to graduate. So we will have that on the 18th, and Mr. Henson, he will be working with you guys, and it will be held in the library. So I will get those names out as far as who will be participating, but just know we're doing an ACT boot camp then. Also, just going into the next week, that following week again will be the week of the 23rd. This will be our 1st through 4th 9 weeks testing, followed by, of course, the 24th, we're going into the career fair and the Black History program, which will be on the 25th. And on the 26th will be reality fair. So like I said before, we have a lot of things that's going on, but I need you guys to make sure that you're in tune with what we have going on so that you will not walk around here and say, well, I didn't know. Okay, so we're giving you all the information. And I continue to talk about the financial aid. I need you guys to make sure, my seniors, I need you to make sure that you are doing your part with applying for financial aid. Do not wait until the last minute because that money will go. We are putting out many things as far as scholarship information. So it's going to be up to you to go ahead and apply. Just because it says write an essay, just write. You see the prompt, whatever the prompt is, write. It's easy. So don't let that money disappear because I promise you someone will claim it. All right, so with that being said, as I always say, and will continue to say, I don't want to see the phones, don't want to see the headphones, don't want to see the AirPods. Keep those things away. All right, as always, we are keeping it real here on Tiger Hill 755. Have a great one.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. Remember, this platform was created for us to not only share what's happening around CHS, but also an opportunity for us to promote our school spirit, develop skills, and build a sense of community, and encourage student voices. Participate. We want to hear from you.
Let's talk Stanleys. In honor of the new Stanley Valentine's Day collection, we want to see you and your Stanley Cups. Send photos to the chsmedia26@gmail.com. Your face must be visible in the photos with all of your Stanleys.
This brings us to the end of the show, and we hope you have enjoyed and paid close attention to everything that is mentioned. And as always, we are keeping it real on Tiger Hill 755. Have a great one.